Okay, so next one is all just a drawing base. So I want an open, an open, an open. Done it again. Take the triplets off. I don't want that on, so select it all, go away. And I also want them to be in this bar quarter notes. Okay, so there we go, quarter note. Select them all, quarter note. Okay, that's fine. And another quarter note. There we go, 4 quarter notes, but I want to do a high E in there as well. Okay, so moving along to the next bar, moving across. Here we go. I want to do 4 there, so it's 4 on the numeric keypad. So that's 4th fret, 1st string. I want to do 3 there. Okay, so that's that. And I want to do a bass string, open. Okay, so that looks like what I want is actually one of these. So if I'm just do again highlight, hold the cursor below and push the arrow up while you're holding it, and I'll do a copy and do it again there and paste. Okay, so there we have that in. Now it's just a series of bass notes. Next one, I want to do 3, arrow down to 2, arrow down to open. Now these are both going to be sliding into it again, so using this tool down here, slide in from above, doing it on both notes. It's like a double stop slide, and there from above. So there we have it. That's fine. Next one is an open bass, so it's just 0 on the numeric keypad. Now come down to here, I want 2, down arrow, 1, there, 0. Okay, now it's not a slide in, that's just as it is for this song. And another open one. Okay, so there's another measure completed. Right, moving across, I want an open note there, open note there, oh, too far, open note there. Right, now we're rocking. Now, I have a repeat of this little triplet here. So, like I said before, put the arrow underneath it, hold the button down, left button down, and draw across. Put it on there, do copy, bring it across to here, and in the space where you want it, just do paste. Saves a lot of time because that's what I want. Moving along now, take the triplet off because I don't want that, otherwise it will confuse things. Put in a 2 there. Moving down, I want a open bass. All open basses on this one, so makes it relatively easy. Then it goes to an open. Moving across here, it goes to an open, another bass note there, open. And I want this to be a hammer on to 1. Right. Again, like before, I want this to be a triplet, so I highlight it, what I want to change, and that's a triplet. Okay, on this one. And I want this to be a hammer on, so highlight the note I'm hammering on from, the icon down there with HO above it, down, puts the slur or tie or whatever you want to call it across there. Now to finish off this measure, I'll put in the end of the triplet, because I've only got 2 of them there. Boom, here we go. Right, almost finished now, team. What I want to do now is just a little ditty at the end, and down here it goes on the E string, E string, it goes E at 2nd fret on the 4th string, open. Moving to the 5th string, we'll do an open, 1, 2. Okay, so that tells me it's an incomplete bar and it's 1.333. Oh, what's wrong? Yeah, done it again. Okay, so select it all. I want the triplet feel off, so you take the triplet feel off. Okay, what does that change? All right, it's changed it to 2 out of 4. Okay, but I got no more notes. Hang on, what's going on here? Well, we'll make that one a quarter note. Okay, that's a little bit better. We're still not doing something right here. What's going on? Hang on, this doesn't sound right. So, okay, 1. Yep, that's a quarter note. And that 2. That should be a quarter note. So you can edit it, go back and change. There we go. And we move across one. And what I want here is I want another quarter note in there. And we'll put that in there. clear that, sorry. Delete that. Okay. 2012. I'm trying to think what's going on here. It goes in there. 2. Sorry. Okay. Still, if you go down here, it's 3 out of 4. I need another note. I haven't got any more notes. What will I do? I can put in a rest. Okay. So a rest, and I want it to be. Okay. I want it to be a whole quarter note. So highlight a quarter, and I will put in a rest. Okay. So that gives me the rest. Okay. So that completes the bar. Yes, no, bar exceeded. No, the bar's not exceeded there. What's going on? That might need to be a quarter note, and that will add us all up. Oh, hey, I can count. Okay, now what I want to do to here is I want to tie that note, the first thing. Okay, so it's a tied note, so that note is actually ringing out. If you want to note something ringing out, what you do is you highlight on the tablature, and down here you got let ring. Okay, and that will come above it, let ring. Simple as that. Okay, now we'll come to the end of the song, but this has got a repeat, so how do I do that? Okay, well, it's got all your measure lines here. There's your repeat, and if I put that in, I'll play 2 times. Yeah, okay. So there we have it. It repeats, and as you know, that will take you back to the beginning. And there we have it, people. That is the entire song CC Rider. Okay, now up here is your like your recording and playing functions. That button will take the cursor right back to the beginning, and this button here will play it. Now let's see what this sounds like. We'll hopefully this will record the sound. Go. Okay, and it repeats. Alright, so we don't need to actually repeat it all again, but there we have it. It's repeated it, and that is the whole song. What else can I show you while we're waiting? If you want to get in and put markers, there's all these things, so you can mark, say, and put in intro, outro, all sorts of things. But maybe another day and for other lessons. You can see there's a lot of other things up here, features which you can use, and I think they should be the subject of other lessons. One thing which is useful is if you're wanting to play over and over again a section. Okay, right. I want to learn that bit, so I'll highlight those 2 bits, if you remember. Left click, drag to where you want to go, release, and this one, play loop. Okay, and it'll bring up this, and you can adjust it how many times you want to play it, tempo you want to play it from, increase the tempo each loop. So there we go. That's for the speed trainer. You can also click it on simple loop, and it will loop and loop and loop as long as you leave it running. Okay, that's quite useful. And also up here, hey, you've got the good old metronome. If you want to count down into the song, that will give you a countdown of whatever your time signature is. Okay, so there we have it. I think that's enough for the moment, guys, so we'll call it quits on that, and I'll stop recording there. Hopefully that will be of some use to you. Fire in the questions.